What's up guys, I'm Nico of CAMCRUNCH, and this is the review of the Wacom Intuos Pen and Touch tablet. Now the version that I have here is the small version. There is also a couple of other versions. There is the small version without the touch feature enabled, there's a medium size, and there's also another variant called the Manga Edition, which basically just comes with different software. For more information on the price of this tablet as well as the price of the other variants of this tablet, I have all of those links down below, and I also have a link to the unboxing video of this specific tablet so that you guys know what comes inside this tablet when you get it. Now this is the replacement to the previous generation Wacom Bamboo Pen and Touch tablets. Those have now been rebranded to Wacom Intuos, and for those of you that are wondering what happened to the Intuos 5, well, that's now the Intuos Pro lineup. The Bamboo name still does exist in Wacom's lineup, but that has now been designated to their styluses as well as their multi-touch trackpad. The name isn't the only thing that's changed. Wacom seemed to have gone for a more elegant and sleek look with this new lineup of Intuos tablets, going away from the fully playful look that you get with your previous generation Bamboos. They sort of merged the Intuos lineup and the Bamboo lineup into one. Compared to the previous models, they've also managed to shrink the tablet and also make it lighter while keeping the active area the same. Starting with the face of the tablet, you get your 4x6 active area, and you see that the space around the active area isn't that big compared to the previous generation, which shows you how they've cut out space compared to the last generation of Bamboo pen tablets. And above that you have your 4 customizable buttons, which you can change depending on the software that you use. And you don't necessarily have to make them buttons, you can make them keystrokes or combinations of buttons if there are certain features or certain tools that you want to use that use more than one button alone. You can program that, and it's very useful when you're drawing or doing any sort of work where you have a lot of keyboard shortcuts that you want to transfer to this tablet. Looking at the back of the device, you have 3 different doors. Now this door in the center is basically a compartment that holds this sort of blue pen holder, and what this little door does is it opens up this pen holder and you can basically change it to another one which is provided, and that color is black, just in case you don't want this blue one that stands out a bit compared to the black one. I personally like the blue one, but it's nice that they give you that option to change it to another color just in case you don't like this color. Now these other 2 doors are for your wireless module. This one on the left holds the battery of the wireless module, while the right one holds the actual wireless transmitter of the device. And here on the top you have your on and off switch, so you can actually get the optional wireless kit for this tablet and you can plug it in, making this tablet completely wire free. Moving on to the pen that is included, we see a few changes that are different from the previous generation of Bamboo pen tablets. The first thing that I noticed is that it feels a lot better in the hands. It is a little bit thinner and the grip is shaped nicely to hold your fingers, making it easier to hold. But I wouldn't go as far as to compare to the Intuos 5 or Intuos Pro. Those are a lot more comfortable in terms of the grip. You also have your 2 buttons, which also came standard with your previous generation tablets. Here in the back you have your eraser, and you also have this nice band that you can change to black, which was included in the kit. So now let's move to the performance of this tablet. Now I buy small tablets nowadays because I use my tablets mostly for photo editing, but it also works for sketches as well, as long as you don't make big hand gestures. Something that I noticed in comparison to the older generation of Bamboos is that the surface is actually a little bit softer than the Bamboo. I didn't notice this initially, but when I tried them going back and forth, I definitely noticed that the newer Intuos is softer. So that might make a difference for some of you that like this more papery texture in comparison to the hard sort of glossy texture that you would get with your older generation tablets. I've used this tablet for basic photo adjustment, so that includes Lightroom work as well as basic retouching work, and this tablet is perfect both in terms of size and features. I also had Samang have a go with this tablet for drawing because she comes from an Intuos 5 and she really appreciated the buttons that were available on top to adjust to whatever keystrokes that you wanted, and she also felt that the surface was nice. Now you get a few differences in comparison to the Intuos Pro or Intuos 5 lineup, and that is you really just get half of the pressure levels that you get with the more advanced tablets. In addition to that, you also do not get tilt sensitivity that you would get with those tablets. So this isn't really as fully featured as you'd like for a tablet for really serious professional drawing. So if you're into that and you really want the best of the best, then you might want to go for the Intuos Pro lineup. You may have noticed that I haven't really talked too much about the multi-touch feature that is available with this tablet, as well as the medium size of this tablet, and that's because I personally don't use it with what I do personally every day. However, if you want to try to develop a keyboard-free workflow and sort of do everything on the tablet itself, you might want to have this feature so that you can set your keys to whatever you want them to. And you can also save some of those keys so that you don't need to put the zoom feature and the rotate feature in those keys and just having them in the tablet itself. So overall, I would really recommend this new Intuos lineup of pen tablets to anyone who is buying their first tablets. If you're upgrading from a Bamboo series, then you might want to skip this because, in all honesty, a lot of the features are the same. But again, if you're buying your first tablet, this is a very, very good place to start because it's full featured enough so that you won't really miss out on anything. And if you eventually feel that you need more down the road, if you're starting to do really, really professional level work where you need as much sensitivity as you can and as many customizable keys and features, and you need that rotating wheel that you get with the Intuos Pro, then upgrade then. But I personally think that this tablet in itself is very, very capable for not just simple photography retouching work, but also, elaborate drawings and that sort of stuff. So that's it, guys. That's my review of the Wacom Intuos Pen and Touch tablet. If you guys like this review, definitely give this video a thumbs up, favorite the video, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Again, I have all of my links down below, including the prices of these tablets as well as the unboxing of this tablet. So go check that out if you are interested, and I'll see you guys next time.